Greetings, nerds! Welcome to the final part of me drawing Charmx. This is going to be the last time where you'll see me draw Charmx. I can't wait to finish this drawing. Why am I wearing a hat? Well, that's what this man is known for. He's known for wearing a hat all the time for his videos, and I also want to find the most respective way to end this journey of me drawing Charmx. But let's not waste any more time here. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and finish the drawing of Charmx. For Charmx! I felt like I should have stuck with the bearded Charmx. Instead, I stuck with the beardless Charmx. But you know, a choice is a choice. But still, I felt like I should have challenged myself by drawing the bearded Charmx with a beard. Because he's been growing it for many months. He used to have no facial hair ever since I first watched him. Well, there's this video game called Detroit Become Human, and there's this character named Simon. He's an android. He said a very simple, it's a small, simple, and it's also a very strong quote. He said, "There's always a choice." And that's exactly what I did. There's always a choice, and I get to make the choices whenever I want. If I want to draw the beardless Charmx or the bearded Charmx, I obviously stuck with the beardless Charmx because the picture I chose online, I felt like it's the most iconic picture of Charmx. I heard about this fake tweet some guy made that could potentially indicate the return of Charmx, but it was actually a fake tweet. It was not a real tweet whatsoever. It was a while back that this happened, and a lot of people didn't really like what that person did. It was a type of prank. This person ended up just randomly deceived a bunch of people. At first, I thought it was a real tweet from Charmx, but no, it was actually a fake tweet. I pretty much knew it was fake. I went through the video about the fake tweet that Charmx made, but that tweet wasn't from Charmx, and I don't think Charmx is using Twitter anymore too. Not just YouTube, but most importantly YouTube. Yeah, it wasn't funny whatsoever what happened there, and you know, you just never know how the internet is going to behave, and we have to live with this type of behavior from the internet, even including YouTube. We have to live with the hate, we have to live with the negativity. There isn't positivity, we don't just have positivity, we also get the negativity filled in this world and on the internet. It's just life. You know how you join a gang? If you choose to leave, once you leave, it is very difficult to leave like permanently. There's gonna be gang members that desperately just want you to come back to the gang, and they would just pressure the crap out of you. I would never join a gang because I get it, it protects, it provides protection from other gangs. I can't really speak during this video. It feels similar to how Charmx left YouTube, and I know there's a lot of people, including me, that just really want him to come back to YouTube and continue to upload videos for his channels. Success. Well, nerds, we did it. We freaking did it. The entire drawing of Charmx is officially complete. That is an absolute wrap. I really enjoyed my time working on this drawing. It was a really fun journey. It was actually easier than the Phase Jev drawing that I did a while back. This drawing of Charmx was actually easier than the Phase Jev drawing, to be honest. I love how I did his beanie. This is actually my favorite part of the drawing, his beanie. I love the highlights I provided as well as the shading. His eyebrows, I love how I did his eyebrows. I tried to make his eyes nice and perfectly. I should have added a little bit of green to his eyes because I think he has green eyes. His nose is a little bit off. I really tried with his nose. I feel like the shading is a little bit off for his face. I got through finishing his mouth. I got through with his neck. I'm not a professional art critic, so I am gonna give this a rating. I feel like his neck is a little bit off. There's too much like shading provided for his neck. A little bit too much shading on the right side of his face from his perspective. So those are a few things I'm gonna criticize about this drawing. There's too much shading on the right side of his face as well as his neck. There's too much shading provided. And I feel like the colors are slightly off for this entire drawing. Well, most importantly, his face. I tried to choose the right colors for his entire face. Even though it's not 100% perfect, this drawing is not 100% perfect. It's not 100%, it's not a 10 out of 10, but I am gonna give it an 8.3 out of 10, so that's a B-. I still respect this drawing. I'm not 100% pleased about this drawing. I am gonna praise the hat. This is literally the best thing that I ever did. I'm gonna praise his beanie that I drew, as well as his eyebrows, his eyes, and his mouth. His nose, I feel like his nose is a little bit off. It looks a little bit funny like here. I drew a little bit of his ears. I drew a little bit of his his jacket or hoodie, whatever this is. I'm gonna criticize his neck. I'm also gonna criticize the shading on the right side of his face. Again, I still respect the drawing. Well, I had a tremendous blast drawing Charmx. Believe it or not, he's actually my first Canadian YouTuber that I ever drew. Believe it or not. He's legitimately my very first Canadian YouTuber that I drew. He's one of my favorite YouTubers of all time. He's also one of my favorite Canadian YouTubers of all time. Too bad I won't have him see this because he's no longer uploading videos on his channels, and it's really depressing. If he was still uploading videos to this day for his channels, then I would most definitely try to post this drawing onto his subreddit and hopefully he sees it. But you know, it's too late. I guess I chose a pretty awful time to draw Charmx. It's fine. It is what it is. I love doing these for fun. I've been quite unlucky trying to get a YouTuber to see a drawing of him or herself. A while ago I tried to get Phase Jev to see the drawing of him that I did. That took me a little over a month for me to do. It didn't go as planned, but it's fine. I will always respect Phase Jev. I won't be able to have Charmx see this because he's no longer uploading videos on YouTube. He's no longer doing that. Very, very unfortunate. It really sucks. I will always respect those YouTubers. They are some of my favorite YouTubers of all time. I really enjoy their videos. I'm going to continue to do more of these drawings of YouTubers. So nerds, that is going to be the end of this video. Stay tuned for more content, and I hope this video was quite enjoyable to watch. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate your time. Feel free to subscribe to this channel. Feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I love to connect with you nerds. And also, feel free to follow my Facebook page. So, I will catch each and every one of you nerds later.